Good morning. Um, Actually, I don't have anything to talk about. I just really wanted to record, so that's what I was gonna do. But yeah, I just wanted to record. Just sit in front of the camera, just because I feel like talking. Um, I'm not gonna say that I'm not fine. Um, but you know, per usual, I am tired. I'm tired. Um, I've been getting 7 hours of sleep. Is the glare bothering y'all? That's not better. Anyway, I feel like I've started getting my groove back. I mean, I wouldn't say I didn't have it in the first place. It's just, mm, anyway. So, my cycle has started. So I'm more tired than usual. But in addition to that, I haven't really. It's been because I still haven't seen my doctor, and I haven't. Yeah, I would have to call in and make an appointment, and I don't feel like doing that. Um, so I have been off my iron medication for maybe a week, maybe a little bit more than a week now. Um, and I know I don't get enough iron in my diet. I am trying to get more vitamin C. Um, anyway, either way, what I'm trying to say is that my energy over the videos are my energy is gonna be hella low unless I have something that I'm very excited to talk about. Um, I want to talk about what I'm working on. Actually, I feel like I could talk about this specifically because it's posted on my TikTok. Um, about the first two characters. And no, it's not a because I didn't put anything in the description. I just posted um to the most recent speed paint. Um, but they are not the same person. It's I don't know. Did I talk about this in the last video or was this in the video that I deleted and never posted? No, I think it was in the video that I posted, right? Um, so the first one is my design of Pride and his personal assistant is Benjik, which is lust child kind of thing. As in they come from the house of lust. Each of them have interchanging. That's what I. Uh, but yeah, I have the first one out, and it's literally their name. Sorry, the personal assistant's name is Benjik. Um, but like I don't know to describe their dynamic, where basically every single one of the embodiment of the seven deadly sins, which it's a blend of my two favorite art styles that I like doing. One which is just like shadow creature thing. Like I really do I like making odd, scary little creatures. I always have. I didn't find out about Junji Ito until like way later in my life, but even before then, I was like really into, even though they scared me to hell, I was really into like horror comics, and every single time that I would like kind of be in a darker phase of my life, not always, but like sometimes it was just really fun. Oh my gosh, I was going through which is where I found the original art for Benji. Cause when I drew it in my notebook, I was just like, this isn't right at all. This person's too soft, and it's like this doesn't have the energy of what they originally had. I completely deleted that picture. It's still in my notebook, but like the colored picture, the digital image, completely deleted it because I hated it for that, you know. But um, I was going through my old pictures because I knew it had to be somewhere. I knew I had to have the drawing somewhere. But I found inside my old high school sketchbook this drawing I called Little Hand Joe, and it was this grotesque creature. I love him so much. Oh my god. It was a hand with an eyeball right in the palm, and then just like lumps and these old, like it was probably the best drawn legs I have ever done. And it was for this horrid little creature, and I love him. I have to show you sometime. Hold on, let me go get it. Okay, so I got two examples. One of them I will show you. Little Hand Joe. This is Little Hand Joe. A grotesque little hand creature, and I love him so much. Uh and like I wasn't lying. Those are like the best drawn legs and feet that I have ever done. And then like you can see where the art style that I have now, the cartoony art style that I have now, kind of started showing its face inside these, and then like the more realistic versions of them. But here's Little Hand Joe in comparison. Uh but yeah, there's that, and then like this is just a page of like to show that I've always been into like just odd drawing odd stuff. You know, I'm in a mood when I just start shading. But yeah, most of the time, whenever I'm shading, it's to get across like, well, you know, the purpose of shading, get across textures. But whenever I intentionally shade, I'm going into a place where I'm starting to draw a creature. But uh I don't know. I haven't done it in so long. There is a recent drawing. I'm pretty sure I posted it somewhere. Um, I added it to the deck of tarot cards that I have been slowly, very slowly and steadily. I've been creating this since last year, maybe. Nope, probably 2024. I don't know. It's been a long time, but like I do full artworks that aren't even like intended for tarot. At the beginning, I was doing it intended for the deck, and then I stopped and just started doing artworks, and then equating the artworks to like what it could signify. Um, I have like what 13 cards left to do, but that's beside the point. Um, but in a recent drawing that I've done, that I had, I could describe it. It's like a person like writing, um, and then behind them is like this night dragon dog lizard creature thing. And like when I drew that, I was like, wow, it's been a really long time since I, you know, just dedicated a little bit of time to just drawing a creature. Um, it's not. I'm not saying that I was like a huge creature drawing artist. Usually it did come when I was like in a dark point, but I like nothing like drawing people wasn't like helping me in any way. So then I would like just sketch. Um, and then lo and behold, a little creature. Um, but I guess like that kind of explains some of my love for like ugly cute creatures. But yeah, that that's all because of that's like to explain more why I have like there's a difference in art style in between like the child's Childe, as in like they come from their house kind of thing, not actually related. Um and the embodiments. Because I don't think that a good embodiment would come across if all of them were like human, at least not for me. And it shows like there is like a vast difference in between, you know, the embodiments and their personal assistants. But basically, their personal assistants are there to like keep them balanced and rational. Because as I said, I hope I said it in the video. It's kind of like office setting, not office, not entirely office, but like definitely. Mm, they definitely have like board meetings. I guess I could tell you a little bit about like their dynamic. I think that's what I was going to do anyway. Um, but like because when you think pride, or at least when I think pride, I think someone who needs a yes man, um, incredibly insecure, but like if you affirm them, then it's just like yeah, of course, you know, uh, like the any of the littlest thing like of not being appreciated, uh, can and will set pride off. Like if because his head is literally just a giant smile, because I feel like that is like something that kind of goes hand in hand with pride. They always gotta be smiling. um so like as soon as Benjik notices the smiles start to go down, it's just oh I gotta affirm him. um um and I feel like they mesh really well because Benji comes from the house of lust, where it's like Um, cause right, a flirtation tactic is like picking out like little things that people don't really notice, or at least a person won't think that they notice that others will notice. Sorry, and like pointing that out and like putting a positive spin on it and stuff like that. But like it really is like most of Benji's job is literally just saying how great and amazing Pride is. um, but Benjik himself, because he does go by he him pronouns. Um, he's really lax, like kind of like a party person, which makes sense, you know. Like from what I just said, like their dynamic with so Benjik is really close friends with like someone from House Gluttony, because I'm so excited. Like Gluttony is who I'm working on right now. The embodiment of Gluttony is who I'm working on right now. It's going to be the most work because she has two forms. Um, but yeah, Benjik is friends with someone from House of Gluttony, mostly because they work with they're the personal assistant of the embodiment of lust, which I will like. I'm so I don't want to spoil it, but like I'm so looking forward to like showing off the designs for them. I did like quick rough sketches, which are being workshopped as I do it. But like the only one I haven't done is Greed, and I'm thinking that Greed just looks very similar to how I did Envy, not Envy, or maybe it is Envy. I don't know, but they're going to be workshopped. I have just finished. I haven't posted it yet, but like I've just finished. Who was it? Wrath and Sloth. Sorry, Sloth with Wrath, with someone from the House of Wrath. And it's really funny because like again the dynamics. There are some that really just like bounce off each other, like and it because like which is why it's kind of like the dynamic of the entire meeting board. um there are some that are always at a high, but then there are people who like mesh well with the embodiment that they work for, such as Benjik and Pride. And then the person from House of Gluttony and Lust, they work really well. They're also incredibly mellow. And then the last one is House of Pride. Is it? No, sorry, that was wrong. The last one, the three that always like that are always like low energy and like try to keep the peace during like meetings and stuff would be the one I'm currently working on drawing, which is Glenny and Sloth Child, you know. So because like he balances out gluttony really well because he's like slothful. So it just so, because like any other way would be indulging her, which wouldn't, gluttony's, none of them are ever going to be like 100% happy, Anyway, but yeah, that's what I'm currently working on. Just wanted to give an update and just like, reminisce and think about like, uh, I'm so happy I'm drawing like little creatures again. Yeah. So this morning, I'm feeling two thumbs up. I'm feeling good. Um, Tired, yes, very tired. But I'm not feeling stressed or anything. Oh, I'm sorry. Just like a little wellness check, I guess you could say. And for this morning, it is double thumbs up. I don't know whether I'll update you on the rest of the day, but I don't think that the rest of the day I'm going to be like crappy, you know. So yeah, thank you for watching this video. If you watched to the end, I love you, and if you didn't, then you won't be hearing this. Um, but I love you anyway, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. And your homework, I know that this isn't OSS, but your homework is to draw a little creature of your own. And the rules are you can't erase. You just gotta keep shading. Yep. Unless erasing is a part of it, you know. Um, yeah. No, actually, no. I keep my rule. You're not allowed to erase. You just have to go and not think, because that is how you just can't care about it looking pretty, because that is against the point of making a little creature. um but yeah, that's your homework for today, and I love you. Goodbye.